doing. I was the first one to break the ice in Palm Bay, you know, back years ago to open the first shop. It's evolved, it's changed. It's my business, it's my life. It's what I do. That's how I make my life. Well, I want tribal, I want stars, you know, right. And you know, okay, cool. You know, I'm in the business, that's what I do, but you know, that's kind of boring. But you bring something in I like, man, that just clicks. I love realism, like portraits and wildlife and stuff like that. I love that. I love color, I love the Oriental styles like you got. I enjoy that. There's a bunch of things I like. When you're in the business, you got to do everything from donuts to tires, so, and whatever people can come up with. Color's the biggest change in business. I mean, everything pretty much is exactly the same as it always has been through the years, but except needles are a lot better. We use single-use needles and they're blister packs, so they're all sterilized. I use autoclave sterilization for my tubes. I'm still old-fashioned. I worked out of every possible thing you can imagine. I worked out of tents, campers, garages, basements, kitchens, bedrooms, vans, I finally had the chance to open a shop, and they did. And it was, and you're unlimited. Being an artist, a true artist, I'm very fortunate. God gave me a talent. I could draw. I was drawn as a kid. I could draw anything.
I can't draw a straight line.
And draw a crowd. My brother can't even draw blood. As I've been doing it, it's like you polish. It's like you never learn everything. If you think you know it all, you're a fool. And you know, I've searched for years and I finally found colors. I buy some from certain companies and certain other colors from other companies. And I found the ones that I like that work for me. And learning how to put them colors in is very important without traumatizing the skin or butchering somebody. Because when your tattoo's healed, you should be able to rub it and not even feel it. Million stories, I've seen thousands of interesting and very uninteresting people. Then I had, I got another one. The guy upstate New York, and he was young, and I was tattooing out of my house there. And he had $100 and he just burned a hole in his pocket. He came to me and he goes, man, I want to get this tattoo. And I said, what do you want? He goes, well, I want like 2 hands ripping my head in half. And I'm going, oh man, I said, come on. I said, you're 18 years old. I said, you don't want that. It's crazy. You know, I said, look, take your money, go, give it a couple weeks, and come back to me, we'll see what you got. He goes, I got it. I'm like, what do you got? He goes, okay, I want 2 bats chewing on a piece of meat. And I was like, what? I said, take another couple weeks. He comes back again. This time, I need the money. Boy, I'm thinking in my head, what's he gonna come up with this time? So he says, I want a brain sitting in a puddle of blood. I said, sit down, let's do it. Probably 10, 12 years later, I ran into him and ended up covering it up with something else because I was right. Some cover-ups are easy, some are fairly tough. Being a freehand artist, being able to hand draw, it makes it sometimes a little bit easier because a lot of times I can use like the old lines, depending on how dark it is also. Sometimes some are real dark, some are kind of light or faded, and I can, you know, you pick something. The old days you used to take, like for example, an 800. If you're good enough and you can use your brain, you can find something with a lot of detail. For example, I do a lot of flower designs, which cover up old designs. Everybody's a little different. Some are heavier handed. I've been told by many that I have a light touch. It's an open wound, a decorative scar. And I tell people the most important thing is lots of soap and water. The more soap and water, the better. You cannot overwash it. The more you wash it, the faster it heals. So I tell people, look, leave it dry when you go to bed. And in a place where you tend to stretch or bend more, like on your ankle, around the elbow, the wrist area, these places are always twisting and pulling, skin stretching. Those areas you really want to keep moisturized more so. And usually takes about a week, and it's usually healed up. It goes through a stage where it looks a little dull, and it starts peeling as if a sunburn would. But as it does, I tell you, don't pick at it. Just let it come off naturally. and then, you know, a lot of times you may need a touch-up. Combination could be anything, but it just, that's the way it is. It's like concrete. You pour concrete, you know it's going to crack. But that's just it. If you need a touch-up, so what? You're going to wear it for the rest of your life? I don't care who you are. Do your homework. Ask a lot of questions. Look and see what they've done. And if you feel comfortable and you got a good rapport with the artist, then you're going to do okay. It usually works out really well. And so when I do it as if I want it on myself. I'm going to make sure I put my heart and soul into it, because that's my reputation out there walking around. If I do right by you, you're going to do right by me. People are going to know. That's how I built my business.